If you are a chosen one, you may have felt as if a series of mysterious happenings surrounded your life. You remember when everything seemed to be going wrong, but then something or someone appeared to help you, almost as if by magic. Know that what I'm about to tell you will fundamentally shift your perception of the spiritual realm. Demons, those dark and malevolent powers that so many people fear, can sometimes act in your favor. It may appear weird, even silly, but the truth is that these dark aliens have a hidden motivation for assisting the chosen, and the reason is as shocking as it is strong. These beings do not act with compassion or kindness. They have their own goals and are well aware of the enormous power that a chosen one possesses. As a result, what is going on spiritually behind the scenes is more than just a battle of good versus evil. It is an intricate plan in which even the demons understand that it is better to be on your side than against you. You're going to learn how and why these evil powers chose you, what they truly desire, and how everything fits into the grand divine plan. Are you ready to open your eyes and see the truth beyond what you have been taught? Keep watching, because what you'll see in this video is nothing short of a revelation that may change the way you see the war between light and dark. What is about to be revealed is a secret that few people are aware of but should be. Consider a power that goes beyond conventional understanding, an invisible yet felt force that surrounds and protects you at all times. As a chosen one, you have been given this power, which evil powers cannot take away, no matter how hard they try. Since ancient times, the chosen have been described as possessing the capacity to govern and tame demons, beings who constantly endeavor to corrupt and distract souls from their true paths. And the reality is clear: evil can attempt, but it cannot stop a chosen. A divine force beyond comprehension shields one. You are a chosen one who faces spiritual challenges that many are unaware of. Every step you take is monitored, and invisible eyes scrutinize every movement. But here's the key: you don't walk alone. A bright light glows around you, an invisible shield that deflects any ill intents back into the darkness from which they sprang. This protection is more than simply a benefit. It is evidence of the divine presence in your life, assuring you that no matter what happens, you will overcome. This strength you carry is more than simply protection. It is also a beacon that guides others in times of darkness. When all appears lost, the chosen's light shines stronger, guiding and encouraging those around them. Even in the midst of spiritual storms, your presence exudes tranquility and security. This light makes the devils shudder because they know they cannot extinguish it. Darkness is incapable of understanding, let alone dominating light. Being selected means having a direct line of communication with the divine, the creator of the cosmos. This connection is what gives you the ability to discern, to comprehend what is beyond what the eyes and ears can perceive. It's as if a small but forceful voice directs your movements, steering you away from hidden hazards and towards routes of safety and blessings. This is the gift that distinguishes you as a guardian of divine truths and light. Even when evil advances, like a shadow attempting to obscure the light, it is met with opposition because the chosen are not weak. They are spiritual warriors, fueled by faith and the conviction that their mission is greater than any obstacle they may confront. It is this assurance that lifts the chosen even when they fall, that propels them forward even when everything around them appears to be crumbling. It is their unwavering faith that keeps them standing. There is a reason why you, as a chosen one, receive constant protection and heavenly power. It's because your mission is vital. This life is a testament to God's power and a demonstration of how light can triumph over darkness. When you comprehend this, you will realize that everything around you is part of a larger plan, one in which you are the centerpiece. Now picture what it's like for the dark forces to realize that no matter how hard they try, they'll never be able to touch a chosen one. And here's where a fresh layer of mystery appears. How will these forces respond to this reality? Did you know that, contrary to popular belief, devils have individual personalities and motivations? They are more than just animals of the night. They frequently behave with complicated and varied intents. Understanding this is critical for a chosen one, because these beings are motivated by more than simply destruction. Some demons approach the not selected with the intention of destroying them, but in the hopes of being forgiven or avoiding a harsher fate. This approach is a frantic desire to obtain salvation, which only the selected, with their spiritual strength, can offer. Imagine this. You're surrounded by people who are inadvertently influenced by evil energies. These forces, however, are not simply there to cause mayhem. They monitor, appraise, and look for subtle types of manipulation, hoping to locate a flaw in their spiritual armor. Demons are excellent manipulators, and they can even act as allies in times of need. However, there is a hidden cost to this assistance, an intention that remains secret. The chosen must distinguish these motives, see past the facade, and realize the true purpose of each action. When you have a peculiar feeling that someone close to you isn't who they appear to be, it could be an indication of hidden forces at work. Demons are infamous for disguising themselves and exploiting human weaknesses to infiltrate and gain ground. As a chosen one, you have the unique capacity to feel these energies and recognize when something is out of place. This sensitivity is both a blessing and a curse, as it needs you to be constantly vigilant, ready to identify and confront these forces with courage and discernment. The ability to discern is one of the most valuable gifts a chosen one can have. It is not enough to witness evil. One must also understand its essence and intentions. Demons may try to pass as friends or comrades, but a truly chosen one can see through the mask. They understand that this endeavor to get closer is simply a method for remaining close enough to influence and eventually control. However, the light that shines within the selected is too powerful to be extinguished by these shadows, and it is this light that keeps them safe even in the most hazardous circumstances. Why would demons approach the chosen? The solution is in your personality. They understand that they are at a disadvantage and that the selected power is something they cannot directly oppose. As a result, they attempt to infiltrate, employing deception and manipulation to shift the situation in their favor. However, each failed attempt serves as a reminder that evil cannot triumph over good and that darkness can never extinguish the light. The ongoing conflict between light and evil, between the chosen and demons, determines the chosen's place in the world. The interplay between demons and selected extends beyond direct combat. It is a delicate ballet of power and influence, waged not just via words and acts, but also in the depths of the soul and spirit. The chosen must be aware of this dynamic and recognize that each interaction is a chance to reaffirm their power, light, and connection to the divine. As the struggle progresses, new problems arise, forcing the selected to confront demonic influences in places they never expected. How do you prepare for such nuanced and unexpected interactions? Have you ever thought about the people around you? Not everyone around you sees things in the same light, and dark forces may even influence some. As a chosen one, you are a beacon of light that draws in many people, especially those who are under the influence of demons. This impact is not always visible. It can emerge in subtle ways, such as negative attitudes, destructive thoughts, or even seemingly good behaviors. The trick is to discriminate, to see beyond the surface. When you, as a chosen one, become engaged with persons influenced by demons, you may be unaware of it at first. These people can be charming, engaging, and even giving, but there may be a hidden motive, an attempt to mislead you from your path. It's as if they were puppets directed by forces who want to divert you from your divine destiny. Demonic influence is not always violent. It might be subtle, almost unnoticeable, but no less harmful. Their presence can intoxicate the surroundings, sway judgments, and raise uncertainties. Imagine yourself in a social circle where someone is always causing stress, issues, or a cloud of negativity. These people, under the influence of negative energies, may be unwittingly attempting to bring you down. They may accomplish this by emotional manipulation, gossiping, or inciting confrontation. The chosen must recognize these indicators and have strong spiritual defenses. By keeping your spirit strong and your intellect clear, you can avoid becoming entangled in the webs of manipulation that these evil influences spin. These influences frequently put selected lives to the test. Close friends, colleagues, and even family members can become conduits for negative emotions. These individuals are not inherently evil, but they may be susceptible to influences that cause them to act in ways that damage the selected. As the chosen one, you must maintain a caring heart while simultaneously remaining vigilant against harmful influences. Sometimes the most difficult thing is to love and forgive while keeping a safe distance. What should you do if you believe that bad forces are influencing someone close to you? The first step is to avoid reacting with fear or wrath. Instead, rely on your intuition and insight. What are this person's intentions? How will their actions affect me? Discernment is a strong gift, and as a chosen one, you are expected to use it to safeguard your soul and purpose. Recognize the influence, but don't let it control you. This is an ongoing exercise in spiritual attentiveness and self-awareness. Maintaining your spiritual integrity in the face of evil influences around you is a true test of faith. Every meeting, conversation, and decision can become a battlefield, and it is in these moments that the chosen's power shows most. Most importantly, by maintaining your inner light and connection to the divine, you not only defend yourself, but also serve as an inspiration and protector to others. As you become more conscious of these influences, you have a better awareness of your role as the selected, prompting you to question the true purpose of the tests you encounter. Before you continue, keep in mind that our ebook can help you better grasp your role as chosen one, uncover wisdom to light your path, and comprehend your particular gifts to strengthen your relationship with the divine. By purchasing our ebook, you will gain admission to our special Discord community, where you will discover support and affection from individuals chosen just like you. Join us and share your experiences in a safe and inviting environment, plus have access to unique and exclusive information. Check out the first comment posted to the video. Have you ever questioned why your life's troubles seem to be bigger and more intense than those of others? As a chosen one, your life is full of difficulties and testing sent from God. These challenges are not indications of desertion or retribution, but rather of divine preparation. They are opportunities for you, the chosen one, to develop your faith and sharpen your spiritual abilities. Each difficulty is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger and wiser, and to demonstrate to the universe that you are ready for the higher mission that was meant for you. God allows the presence of demons and dark forces in the lives of the chosen to test and shape them rather than destroy them. Fire refines gold, and challenges refine the spirit of the selected. These tests are difficult, and they frequently force you to confront your greatest fears and insecurities, but it is precisely through these experiences that you discover the actual amount of your strength and power. Each spiritual struggle won enhances your connection to the divine and deepens your comprehension of your higher destiny. Consider a warrior in training. Each battle is a lesson, a prelude to a larger conflict to come. As the chosen one, you are the fighter. God knows you have the strength within you to overcome any adversity, so He permits you to face these trials. It is not a test of your weaknesses, but rather an affirmation of your strengths. Each challenge you conquer is a testament to the power that lives within you, a reminder that you are not alone and that your path is being directed by a divine hand. It is common to feel frustrated or even doubt your abilities while taking tests. These emotions are part of the experience, reminding you of your humanity. Remember, however, that each selected one has an eternal light within them. This light is fueled by faith, the assurance that no matter how dark the path, you will be guided to victory. Each test is an opportunity to shine brighter and demonstrate that, as the chosen one, you are unbreakable and destined to triumph. These tests assist both you and those around you. As a chosen one, your life serves as an example and encouragement to those who are also fighting their own battles. By conquering obstacles, you show that it is possible to defy the forces of evil, and that light always triumphs over darkness. Your achievement in overcoming these challenges serves as a beacon for others, demonstrating that they too may win their spiritual fights. Each difficulty and test you pass is a step closer to realizing your divine mission. God is developing you and preparing you for something larger, which you may not yet fully comprehend. But believe me, everything serves a reason. As you meet and overcome each problem, a new level of insight and understanding emerges. With this new knowledge, you begin to realize that every test contains a lesson and that these lessons are critical to your development as a chosen one. It is at this stage of development that you begin to question, what is God preparing me for next? Consider the following scenario. You are in need and someone approaches you and offers to help. It feels like a blessing, an unexpected gift in a difficult situation. But what if that assistance has a hidden cost? As a chosen one, you emit a light that draws many people, including those who work in the shadows. Demons, knowing they cannot attack directly, will sometimes approach you and offer help in order to gain your trust. But keep in mind that the dark support is never altruistic. It always has an ulterior agenda, a trap disguised as an outstretched hand. This assistance might come in subtle and often deceptive forms. It could be seemingly innocuous counsel, an offer of financial aid, or a buddy who appears to be there for you in times of need. However, underneath this facade, devils are sowing seeds of control and manipulation. They understand that if they can bring support into your life, they will have an opportunity to influence your decisions and behaviors. As a chosen one, your purpose is to distinguish, see beyond the surface, and recognize when something is not what it appears to be. Receiving assistance from demonic sources is equivalent to forging a deal with darkness. You may be gaining something today, but in the long run, this assistance could take you down a path of devastation. The greatest danger is that this influence begins to erode your faith, undermining your belief in God and your inner light. It's a slow but effective process designed to move you away from your chosen objective. Every small concession, every favor received, brings us closer to darkness and further away from the heavenly path. As the chosen, you must ask yourself, where does this help come from? What are the intentions behind this offer? God never puts anything in your path that will jeopardize your integrity or mission. Divine assistance is obvious, pure, and without hidden agendas. Demonic assistance is always accompanied by conditions, small favors that eventually command a high price. This is why, even in times of great need, it is preferable to rely on divine guidance rather than accepting something that may be a trap in disguise. The chosen are called to demonstrate greater discernment and knowledge. This wisdom stems from a direct connection with the divine, from an inner voice that warns you when something is incorrect or when a situation is not what it appears to be. Listening to this voice and trusting this instinct is critical to remaining on the road of light. Demons may offer assistance, but it is always poison in disguise. Standing steady in your faith and trusting God to provide is the best way to avoid slipping into these spiritual traps. So when help arrives, take a step back and consider your options. Consider whether this brings you closer to your purpose as a chosen one, or if it is a diversion that could lead to your demise. The answer will always be within you, in your intuition, in your spiritual discernment. And as you follow this advice, you will realize that there is something even deeper going on, a war that you cannot see with your eyes, but can feel with your soul. What else could these devils be attempting to manipulate in your life? Few people completely grasp the protection you have as a chosen one. It's like an invisible barrier, an aura of light that protects you and repels evil. This is one of the greatest gifts bestowed upon the chosen, immunity to evil. This is not to say that you will not face problems or that evil will not strive to draw closer. On the contrary, dark forces are constantly looking for a method to break through this barrier. However, they always fail because the light you bring is too strong to conquer. The chosen's immunity to evil serves as a continual reminder that you are not alone in this path. God is with you, protecting and guiding you in every step. This spiritual shield protects you in the face of spiritual storms. It is what ensures that even when evil attempts to attack, it cannot actually harm you. Consider it an impassable barrier that perpetually thwarts the plans of darkness. This protection makes you a target for the forces of evil, but it also guarantees that you will always triumph. Remember your divine immunity when you are in danger or feel something unpleasant approaching you. This is the guarantee that no matter how fierce the storm, you will always come out undamaged. This assurance is what sets the chosen apart. They go through the darkness fearlessly, knowing that nothing can actually touch them. This confidence is not arrogance. It is a genuine faith in God and His promise of protection. The chosen understand that their purpose is bigger than any trap evil can set in their path. This immunity provides spiritual, emotional, and bodily protection. It guards your mind from bad thoughts, your soul against despair, and your heart from hatred. Evil cannot gain a foothold in a heart illuminated by heavenly light. This does not imply that you will not experience fear or grief, but rather that these feelings will never be able to overpower you. They are transient, however, your protection is permanent. As a chosen one, you must remember this continually, especially when dark forces attempt to destabilize you. Evil fears the selected because they represent everything it cannot overcome. Your light serves as a continual reminder that virtue prevails and that justice always triumphs over injustice. Every time you choose to follow the path of light and stay loyal to your mission, you strengthen your immunity. You are telling the world that evil has no hold over you, that you are unbreakable, impenetrable, and eternally protected. This is the power you have as the chosen one. Did you realize that your presence as a chosen one can change the vibe of a place? When a chosen person enters the scene, demons and dark forces quickly recognize them. They can feel the difference, a shift in the air as if a new light has been turned on, illuminating even the darkest corners. This recognition is immediate and unavoidable. Demons, as spiritual entities, are aware of the chosen's identity and the power they possess. This inspires them with both terror and reverence as they realize they are up against a force far larger than themselves. When you enter a room and observe stares, whispers, or even a sense of unease, it could be a sign that evil forces have recognized your light. These times resemble a representation of the spiritual conflict that occurs on the invisible levels. Many people may not realize that this attitude is motivated by both fear and respect. Demons understand that they cannot touch a chosen without incurring severe punishments. They are aware that each chosen carries the authority of a superior force, which they cannot question without suffering ramifications. This realization does not imply that demons give up easily. They are cunning and persistent, constantly looking for methods to penetrate. They do, however, have genuine and ongoing regard for the chosen. It's as if they understand they're dealing with a higher-level entity, someone who has a direct connection to the divine. This relationship generates perpetual tension, as the demons are hesitant to act openly against the selected, fearing heavenly punishment. This hesitancy offers the chosen an advantage, allowing them to confidently and securely navigate the spiritual world. As a chosen one, you may not notice it, but the spirit world is observing everything you do and say. Demons understand that the selected can exorcise them, eradicate their influence, and break their bindings. They know that in the presence of a selected, they are compelled to reveal their actual nature, just as light exposes darkness. This understanding keeps them on their toes, always careful and striving not to cross the line that will lead to their demise. The chosen's reverence and awareness of demons demonstrate the spiritual strength they possess. It is both a privilege and an obligation. Knowing that the forces of darkness respect you indicates that you have spiritual authority.